There is a particular kind of morning that only a mountain town can offer. The light comes up slowly and gold over the peaks. The village below is still half asleep, and the only real decision is whether to chase the first chair or linger a little longer over your coffee. Now imagine that morning belonging to you, in a luxury suite that quietly earns its keep the moment you step away. This is a rare offering at the Delta Whistler Village Suites in the very heart of Whistler Village. What you are looking at is, in truth, two suites, 1431 and 1433, thoughtfully joined into one generous residence. Inside you will find 2 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms, a complete kitchen, a cozy gas fireplace, and the convenience of your own laundry. Step out onto the private deck and the trees open toward the mountains beyond. At around 825 square feet, there is room to gather and room to breathe. It rests on the 4th floor, poolside, a location that is both peaceful and private, and yet centrally located within shops, restaurants, and only steps from the lifts. Now for the part that tends to make thoughtful buyers pause. This suite earns income during the weeks you are not using it, and the way it does is so simple. The suite has the municipal zoning called Phase 2 nightly rental. In plain terms, that means you can enjoy 28 days personal use in the winter and 28 days personal use in the summer. And when you are away, it joins the hotel's rental program and you share in the income with the hotel. What makes this so appealing is that you do none of the work. Delta Hotel manages every part of it, the reservations, the housekeeping, the upkeep, the guests themselves. Every cost of running the suite is drawn from the revenue it produces. As the owner, the only additional cost you deduct from the net revenue is annual property taxes. No unexpected bills, no late night call about a dripping faucet. This is ownership at its most hands-off. You may be curious how the income is shared. Your portion is set by something called your interest upon destruction, IUD, which is registered on the strata plan. The higher your IUD, the higher your share in the daily income whenever you are not personally using your suite. And together, these two suites hold one of the higher IUDs of any 2-bedroom in the building. Even the fine print is gently handled, from the transfer of ownership into your name to registering for a GST number and filing a tax return each year. I will guide you every step of the way. I will also introduce you to a Canadian lawyer and accountant so you can get independent expert advice. This exceptional 2-bedroom lock-off suite is offered at $725,000. The first way to experience it is the 3D tour, which lets you wander through every room from wherever you happen to be. You will find the link on your screen and just below this video. And when it begins to feel like home, let's start the conversation. Whistler, from the inside.